Did you know Mexican cuisine is 9,000 years old? It started when the Mayans domesticated corn. Next up was tomatoes, chilies, and cocoa. When the Spanish arrived, they brought with them animals, so they had beef and pork and goat, and then plus dairy products like milk and cheese. We're going to be using many of these ingredients in our menu today. Come with me on a food tour of Mexico. You'll love it. This black bean and avocado dip is delicious and so easy with just a handful of ingredients. And we have to have some chips to go with it, of course. Let me show you how to make handmade chips that are fast and easy. I've got some tortillas here, and what I'm going to do is take these tortillas, and these are actually my favorite tortillas because they're only made with 3 ingredients: water, lime, and corn. So they're authentic and yummy. I'm going to take some tortillas, and I'll bake a stack of about 3 of them. Put them on my cutting board, and look, all I have to do, put them in 4 pieces. So I'm using my knife to just cut 4 pieces. And now I'm going to put them on a parchment-lined sheet tray. But before I put them on, I'm just going to spray a little bit of olive oil on my parchment paper. That way, I already have one side of my tortilla chips oiled and ready to go. So I'm going to make sure that I don't overlap them too much. And right onto the tray. Now they've got 2 more ingredients. A little spray of olive oil again. You don't have to have a fancy olive oil sprayer. You can use a sprayer that you can buy right from the grocery store. Next up, I've got a little bit of smoked paprika. I wish y'all could smell it. It's got that meaty, smoky smell. So here we go. A little bit of smoked paprika right on these corn chips. And then last but not least, I've got some sea salt. And I'm just going to put some sea salt right on the chips. Now these chips are ready for the oven. I'm going to put these in a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes. And I've got some right here that are ready to come out and join the other batch I've got. Now I'm going to start my black bean and avocado dip. Handful of ingredients, super easy and super yummy. I'm going to start out with 2 cans, that's 15-ounce cans of black beans that I've rinsed and drained. When you rinse and drain your beans, you get rid of all the salt and everything in there, and they taste delicious. All right, so there goes my beans. Next up, I've got a couple cloves of garlic. You can't have good Mexican food without a little bit of garlic. Now I'm going to put a whole avocado in here. And you know, what I'm doing with this avocado is I am substituting any kind of oil or mayonnaise or anything like that by using the avocado with its creamy goodness. I've got a spoon right here, and I'm going to scoop the flesh of my avocado out right into the food processor. So you do need a food processor for this recipe. And now I'm going to take the heel of my knife, twist the avocado pit, and then grab a kitchen towel so that I can take that avocado pit right off of my knife. There we go. Now I've got my spoon and scooping that avocado right on in. So far, just a couple more ingredients, and that is lime juice. I've got a couple tablespoons of lime juice, and a little bit of salt, and that is it. So this is a recipe that you can make all the time. When you make it, it'll stay for about 3 or 4 days in your fridge. And then you can use it as a dip. So here we go. And looks perfect. And I like a few little chunks of avocado in there. It reminds me of what this is made with. I'm gonna take my black bean and avocado dip off, and I'm gonna put it right on my platter along with the chips that I have gotten out of the oven. And you can see the little green bits of the avocado there. Don't they look good? Oh my gosh. Now I like to finish this off with something to add a little garnish. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put some chopped peanuts. Peanuts are used all over Mexico as a garnish. Some moles have peanut butter in them, and these are just roasted and salted peanuts. And here is my handmade corn chips along with the black bean and avocado dip, and it's ready to serve. I can't wait to dig in.